and welcome back to Reading Club. So today I'm going to read you My Weird School, Mr. Klutz is Nuts, Chapter 5 and Chapter 6. Chapter 5, My Big Mouth. It just so happens that I know of the perfect way to get sent to the principal's office. All you have to do is put a tack on the teacher's chair. My friend Billy told me he did this once and he got sent to the principal's office. I waited until recess when Andrea and Emily ran off to play with the girls. Then I told the plan to my best friend Ryan and Michael. "That's genius!" exclaimed my best friend Ryan. "What if Miss Daisy gets hurt?" asked Michael. "She won't get hurt," I told him. "She'll jump up so fast that she won't hardly feel it." So at the end of recess, the three of us snuck back into our classroom. It was empty. Miss Daisy was eating in the teacher's room. Ryan pulled a tack out of the bulletin board and put it on Miss Daisy's chair. Then we ran out to the playground just as the end of recess bell was ringing. When we filed back into the class, Ryan, Michael, and I could barely look at one another because we were afraid we'd burst out laughing. I could hardly wait to see the look on Miss Daisy's face when she sat in her chair. Well, when Miss Daisy sat down, the most amazing thing happened. Nothing. She didn't jump up or anything. She just sat there. Me and Ryan and Michael looked at one another. How could she not feel that? "She must have buns of steel," Ryan whispered. "She's like Superman." Then I realized that I had forgotten to tell Ryan something very important. When you put a tack on the teacher's chair, you're supposed to put the tack a little bit on one side. When you put it in the middle of the chair, the tack sort of, it doesn't have any target to hit, if you know what I mean. Miss Daisy got up to do math, not even realizing there was a tack in her butt. When she turned around to write on the chalkboard, we could see the tack was just stuck there, hanging in the middle of her backside. Me and Ryan and Michael thought we were going to die trying to keep ourselves from laughing. It was probably the funniest thing that had ever happened in the history of the world. You should have been there. "Excuse me," said Andrea, raising her hand to ruin everybody's fun like always. "Miss Daisy, I think there's something stuck to your skirt." Miss Daisy turned around and pulled out the tack. "Who did this?" she demanded. "I did," Ryan bragged. "Go to the principal's office, Ryan." "All right," Ryan whispered, pumping his fist. "I'll be back in a few minutes with a candy bar." "Is there anyone else who wants to go to the principal's office?" Miss Daisy asked. "I do," said Michael. "Can I go again?" I said. "Hey, I asked first," Michael complained. "Quiet, both of you." Miss Daisy pretended nothing unusual had happened and went back to her lesson. But I saw her look at the chair carefully before she sat down again. A few minutes later, Ryan came back to the classroom. Mr. Klutz was with him. "So did he give you a candy bar?" I whispered excitedly when Ryan sat down. "No," Ryan whispered back. "When I told him that I thought he would give me a candy bar just like he gave one to you, he got really upset. He told me that he was going to call my parents and have them come in to talk about what happened. I think we're all in big trouble. Oh man, I decided that maybe it wouldn't be such a good idea to be best friends with Ryan anymore. I should have kept my big mouth shut about the candy bar." Chapter 6, The Chocolate Party. When I thought about it, putting a tack on Miss Daisy's chair was a pretty dumb thing to do. Mr. Klutz went to the front of the class. I was sure he was going to bring all of us to the torture chamber in the basement. But he didn't look all that mad considering what we had done. "It has come to my attention that some of the students at our school need a little extra incentive to behave and work their hardest," Mr. Klutz said. "Do you know what the word incentive means?" "An incentive is a reward that encourages a person to work harder to achieve something," Andrea announced, all proud of herself. "She thinks she knows everything. I hate her." "Very good, Andrea," said Mr. Klutz. "What sort of incentive might bring out the best work in the students of our school?" "You could give us each $1 million, suggested Michael. You could make summer vacation last all year long, I said. How about getting rid of homework? Asked Ryan. Miss Daisy went to the front of the classroom. Mr. Klutz can't do those things, she said, but remember when all the students in our school read 1,000,000 pages in books, and as a reward we turned the gym into a video game arcade? That was quite successful. Mr. Klutz even dressed up in a gorilla suit for the evening, if I recall. How about a chocolate party? Suggested Andrea. Yeah, everybody yelled. Said Miss Daisy. I like that idea. We all got very excited because if there's one thing that just about everybody loves, it's chocolate. Kids started shouting out things we could have at the party, like chocolate cupcakes and chocolate fudge and chocolate brownies and chocolate ice cream and on and on and on. But wait a minute, Mr. Klutz said. What are you going to do to earn this chocolate party? We could read another 1,000,000 pages, suggested Ryan. We did that already, Emily said. How about 1,000,000 math problems? I said. What a wonderful idea, Miss Daisy beamed. Ever since we taught her how to add and subtract, Miss Daisy loved math. Math is hard, Ryan asked. How about 100 math problems? 1,000,000 math problems, Mr. Klutz insisted. That's my final offer. Take it or leave it. We'll take it, we all yelled. Agreed. If the kids in our school do 1,000,000 math problems, I'll throw a party with so much chocolate you'll be sick for a week. I'll bring the bonbons, Miss Daisy volunteered. Hooray, we all yelled, except for Ryan, who looked all mad. I'm not going to spend my free time doing math, Ryan said. I hate math. I wouldn't do extra math if you kissed a pig on the lips. Okay, as an added incentive, Mr. Klutz said, on the night of the party, I will kiss a pig on the lips. Have a nice day. All right. What a cool, wacky guy Mr. Klutz is. He is the coolest principal in the history of the world. So that's the end of this channel. I hope you enjoyed my readings, and if you did, please click many likes and subscribe Reading Club. I'll come back later with a new and improved channel. Bye everybody, see you later.